Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. This is my What Does Star Wars Mean to You series that I started back on Mad Talk TV a couple of months ago from the time this video is published, and it's actually a continuation of a live stream on Mad Talk TV called What Does Star Wars Mean to You? And today I'm going to feature Stephanie Janiczek. She's going to say what Star Wars means to her. It's a little bit of an older clip, but nothing's changed because this is basically about her childhood and growing up and seeing Star Wars and things like that. So here's Stephanie.
Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie Janiczek and I own Stephanie Janiczek, the channel on YouTube. And I was asked to do a little thing on what Star Wars means to me. When I was a kid, I went to see a movie called Star Wars on the recommendation of my older sister, Rose. She lived in Boston, she loved science fiction, she fell in love with this movie, and so my sisters took 9-year-old me, and I think a couple of boyfriends or some other friends of theirs, and we all went. And I remember being 9 years old and really not being into science fiction at the time, and I'm more of I like fantasy more, and it's not that I don't like science fiction, but it's gotta be the right kind. And anyway, what happened is, the movie starts out and it's really cool, and that whole scene with the ships and everything, and then, you see Darth Vader show up and Leia, giving her message to R2-D2, and them escaping, and then Leia getting captured, and very exciting and very different, very, not weird, but it was like, that's cool. And then you get to meet Luke on the farm. What's a moisture farm? I was 9, I didn't know. So it was kind of alien to me, but intriguing. And the droids were intriguing. I even liked C-3PO at the time, even though later I thought he was totally annoying. But not as annoying as BB-8, but we'll get onto that some other time. And then then Ben Kenobi shows up. I'm saying people. Ben saves Luke, tells Luke about the Force, tells Luke about who his father really is. They find out, or they discover the stormtroopers killed Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. They end up going to Mos Eisley, to the cantina, to find a freighter pilot to take them to Alderaan. First off, the cantina was the coolest thing I'd ever seen it up at that point in my life. I have never seen anything, such a diverse group of strange beings in my life, not even in Star Trek. This was out of the box awesome. And then we meet Chewbacca after Obi-Wan helps Luke and chops off, what's-his-face, Pombo, I can't remember, chops off that guy's arm, and they go to the booth to sit down, and Han shows up. And when Harrison Ford slid into that booth, and I'll never forget the line, "I'm Han Solo, Captain of the Millennium Falcon." That was it. I was hooked on Star Wars for the rest of my life. First off, this is the most handsome man I've ever seen. The coolest entrance I'd ever seen in a movie. I was 9 and still is, except for Indiana Jones, which is on par. When you first meet Indian Raiders, that's pretty cool too. So we go on to this adventure, get onto the Falcon, and it goes on from there. And I wasn't that I was obsessed. Here's the thing about what Star Wars did. I wanted to be a singer, and I decided after seeing Star Wars that I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to go to Hollywood and be an actress and make movies. And I watched every making of documentary of Star Wars, of every movie like that, Close Encounters, you name it, that I could find. But Star Wars was always my favorite because it was such a great story. Ultimately, even back then I kind of couldn't put words to it, but it was like a story of redemption. And that's the thing about the movie. It's a story of redemption. Ultimately is the rise and fall and redemption of Anakin Skywalker. But the OT is the rise and fall, kind of, in The Empire Strikes Back, of Luke Skywalker and his coming of age in Return of the Jedi. And of course, it's the redemption of Han Solo throughout all 3 movies, and Leia's coming of age as well. And it's timeless. And the prequels are timeless. These are stories that are for everybody. They're unifying. They're for everybody on the planet. Everybody likes them. Everybody fought for them. And everybody was united with this. We love Star Wars. We love it because it's about us. It's about who we are and things we believe in. I mean, the Force is... I could do an hour on what the Force is, where Lucas got the idea and what the Force is. Because it's about everything, all faith, all religion, all creeds, the human condition, soul, and what everything means, what our destinies are, and what our spirits are. And to me, Star Wars is a timeless story. It's a modern fairy tale, modern myth that George Lucas created for all of us, that children could pick up and read about Luke Skywalker, read about Anakin Skywalker, read about Han Solo. You know, girls could look up to Leia to be like her. Look up to Padme and be like her. And that's what a myth is. I mean, they're timeless. And it really, it has always pulled my soul. It has always made me think outside the box. And it made me want to do the things I never got to do it because of this voice. But it made me want to do things that other people thought were impossible. You know, it gave people license to dream. You don't have any idea how many filmmakers I know that literally cut their teeth watching Star Wars and wanting to grow up to be like George Lucas. Okay? I mean, he was their hero. And that's what Star Wars means to me. So this is Steph, signing out. See you around the galaxy.
Alright, I gotta thank Stephanie again for letting me use that clip here on my channel, and back when she sent it to me on Mad Talk TV. If you want to participate in this video series, let me know, drop me a comment, or send me an email. It's on my About page. Maybe we could work that out. I plan to continue this for whenever. And if you're a first-time viewer, please let us know what Star Wars means to you. Drop a comment. Consider subscribing. I got a Patreon. Everything's set up. And I will see you next time.